I am so giddy because never in my wildest dreams did I think I would get to host a readathon with my best friends on one of my favorite books of all time. Oh! Are you kidding me? Now it's cold. How is it burning my hand off hot? And now it's Ice Cube Polar Express cold. Isn't that cute?
So cute.
If you know Little Women, you know this readathon is going to be amazing for that reason alone. What better way to kick off November than to put up a Christmas tree? What better way to kick off November with this announcement? And it's finally the month we're having the readathon, and I'm going to be continuously counting down the days, seconds, minutes, hours until it's here. So I do want to preface and first say, if you haven't read Little Women, or if you're not interested in Little Women, this is still a readathon you can participate in, because each one of us as hosts are going to represent a different March character, and we will be recommending different books that kind of fit their personality types. So because all of the March sisters are very different, there's going to be a wide variety of different books that you could pick up that could include Little Women or not. It's up to you. But honestly, I really recommend that you read Little Women because it is a classic for a reason. So let's get started with the hosts of this readathon. There will be myself. I am going to be Meg March because I am a hopeless romantic at heart, and I've always had dreams of having a family, which is actually my reality right now, and I'm so grateful for that. So I will be recommending some books that I think Meg March would read. Then we have Jo March, who's going to be Liv from Liv's library. She is a perfect Jo because she's so creative and she shares her opinions, and we love her for that. She is never too shy, and she's just strong like Jo. So she's going to be recommending books that Jo would read for all of you. The next sister is going to be Amy March, which is going to be represented by Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves. You know Rachel through her book sleeves. She makes the most gorgeous sleeves I've ever seen. We thought Rachel's perfect as Amy because she has that artistic eye. She's very creative. She keeps her head down. She buckles down. She gets things done. And that's very much like Amy. So she will be recommending books she thinks Amy March would read. And then lastly, we have Beth March, which is our lovely Bookphoria Kendal. We adore her. We love her. She is the joy of the March sisters, honestly. And she kind of holds everyone together sometimes. And so that's very much the way Kendal is. And I'm not going to get into spoilers because I know some of you that have read Little Women are probably thinking, oh, well, what about Beth? You know, things happen with Beth. Don't worry, don't worry. Kendal is thriving, okay? Those are the hosts for this readathon. We're so excited to collab together. This is the very first time we're doing something together, the four of us, so we're thrilled. Next I'm gonna jump into is the prompts. So we kind of broke down the prompts based on each sister. I'm going to pop those up. Basically, we have Jo March, who is going to have the prompt of reading a book that has a writer aspect or author aspect to it. Because as we know, Jo is a writer in this book. So there are so many good recommendations for this. We also have graphics that will show different books that align with each sister if you're stuck and can't find anything, so pay attention to those too. And we also have Amy March, which her prompt is going to be find a graphic novel. Now I'm already so excited for this one because I love graphic novels. We even have a Little Women graphic novel that I'm going to be reading, and it's really fun because it's sort of a retelling. It's a little different. Basically, it is about the March sisters, but they're witches. So it's little witches. Looks like it's gonna stay kind of true to how the characters are. I'm excited. I also got this book with the girls, so it's very special. Anytime I see it on my shelf, I'm always so happy, and I just can't wait to get to this one. Next prompt we have is from Beth March. So we were hoping you could find a book with a musical element to it. There are a couple of graphic novels that will pop up for this. There's also some audiobooks that could work for this. You're gonna have a very wide selection, and so pay attention to what Kendal shares with you because there'll be so many good books for this prompt. The next prompt is going to be Meg March. She is the hopeless romantic, like I was saying, so we'd love for you to find a romance book. It could be a romantic comedy, it could be a serious romance, it could be a romantasy. It's whatever has some love in it, as long as it gets your heart beating and pitter-pattering. I definitely think that I need to pick up a Far Wilder Magic. This has been on my TBR for such a long time and I haven't gotten to it, but it is a romantasy. This one is also sort of a romantasy, I believe. It's Into the Heartless Wood. So I'm definitely gonna try to put these both on my TBR. I think they'll also be good for this season. So if anybody wants to jump in and read either one of these books with me, let me know. You might even convince me to pick up one or the other. I will personally be rereading Little Women. The audiobook is really great for it too. You can find that if you're an audiobook lover. And you will also notice that if you have watched the movie but you haven't read the book, it's going to feel like you're watching the movie. The movie adaptations did a really good job of keeping things as closely as possible. Much to my dismay, there is a specific thing that happens in the book and the movie, and it's just, we won't talk about it, okay? We won't talk about it. And if this is going to be your first time reading Little Women, I'm so excited for you. I hope you love it. It's magical. Really hope you'll read it with us and love it as much as we do. So as you are fulfilling these prompts and reading wonderful books, there is an underlying message that Little Women has, and we could not forget the importance of that. And so that's why we are encouraging everyone to participate in this fundraiser with us. It is called the Shoebox Project, and basically what it is you create a virtual shoebox that will go towards local women's shelters, and it is a fantastic organization. All of the proceeds go towards women, and it is helping out at local shelters that might need it the most. So when you actually go and you create your shoebox, you can send it in different states, or you can send it in a state where it is needed the most. I chose to go that option, and it's very easy and convenient if you don't have the time to go out and buy all of these things to donate to your own shelter. And it just makes it very simple. I went about creating my own shoebox. You can choose different wrapping paper, you can choose different things to put inside, you can even put a gift card inside of it. It's very, very simple. We really wanted to just do something that would bring us back to who Marmee is from Little Women. Marmee is the mom. She is the one that creates a wonderfully stable environment for her girls through trials, through so much, and she is always giving, and that's kind of an important message from Little Women. So we thought, how can we do this in the Readathon? You know, you of course are not obligated to participate in this part. It is simply there for those that want and have the means to give. It doesn't matter how little, it doesn't matter how much. It can be something so small. If you want to participate in this, we'll have the links for that. We would love to see in your stories of you donating. If you have any questions, please reach out to any of us, and it'll leave you feeling like you maybe made a little bit of a difference for someone this season. So please participate if you would like to with that. The next thing I am so excited to share are book sleeves that Rachel created simply for this readathon. And honestly, these sleeves are so beautiful and perfect going into the winter season. I'm just amazed at her ability to find things that make my eyes want to bug out of my head. Now, she goes above and beyond. She gives us so many different options to choose from. Now, if you're like me, you're gonna want every single one of them, but I'm happy to show them to you. You have to order them by November 15th in order to get them before the readathon starts. I would definitely try to order early. Honestly, like I was saying, you're gonna use these all winter long. So here we have this gorgeous one. This is sort of a tea inspired one, and it has cute little words on the books themselves too. Wildflowers to work. Then we have this gorgeous pink pastel. It's almost pink and purple, which are the exact graphics we have for our readathon. I'm so happy that we have these. I love this yellow so much. It has all of the sisters on it. It has the boot, the cat, the basket, the books, the Pickwick Society. It's perfect. I love this yellow with my entire heart. Then we have, I think this one's my top favorite. I mean, they're all my favorites, but I adore this one so much. This is our Christmassy, merry, festive Little Women book sleeve. It's beautiful. There's so many details on it. It has the house, the piano, the boots, the gloves, the mittens. I'm in love with this one, and it fits my book perfectly. It's just a whole winter joyous sleeve. I love it. Definitely make sure you're following Rachel. That way you will see when those book sleeves come up, when they're live, when you can purchase them. I'm so excited to be reading and putting our books in these book sleeves together. I couldn't love it more. Now, of course, you know we need to spend time together during this readathon, so we are going to be having a movie night that will be on Discord, as well as reading sprints that will be on Liv's channel at Liv's Library. We would love for you to come read with us, cozy up. Who knows, maybe it'll be snowing by this time. I have no idea. I'm so excited. I can't wait to find out. And we can read together. We can watch the movie together. If you've never seen the movie, this is a perfect time to watch it with us. We are going to be watching the 2019 version, which has Saoirse Ronan and Timothée Chalamet, and I absolutely adore him as Laurie. I think he's fantastic. How could I forget? We have the lovely, the eloquent, the magnificent Emma Watson as Meg March. I love Emma Watson with my entire being, so I'm just gonna be taking notes while I watch this movie to be more like her. So those are all the details, all the excitement, all the things for this Little Women Readathon. I hope you choose to participate with us. If this is going to be your first time reading Little Women, I'm so excited for you. I hope you love it. I think it's gonna be a wonderful time. Let me know if you're gonna participate. I am so overjoyed. I cannot wait. I feel so lucky to have these 3 friends of mine that love Little Women like I do, and I think it's gonna be a wonderful time. A wonderful, wonderful time. Oh, I burnt my hand so badly making a cup of tea with this beautiful mug right here. Little did I know that that mug was not microwavable, and so we are in deep pain. But you know what? Beth went through some pain too in Little Women, so I can do this. I like good, strong words that mean something. That is why we read.